Hello guys, today's topic is about interactions. We find some different ways to interact with actors on our level. We're gonna cover 4 different ways in this tutorial series. The first one we're gonna see in this video is using actor components for interactions. Let's move out to our actor component that we made. As you can see here is a blank actor component, so if or you can just how stupid of me, or you can just click here and here it is. So here we only made one thing, is an event dispatcher. We made an input here called interactor. We made this character to make it spawn or any action we want. So if we go here to our door that we want to interact with, or this car, we go here and click add AC interaction. It's gonna be here. Here we're gonna have an event dispatcher. Click here. It's gonna have this event, whatever you call it. Whenever that event gets called in the dispatch, it's gonna call these instructions. Here we have this is just the logic of getting out of the car, and this is the logic of possessing the car and so make some setups to the character, like making the character hidden and making the capsule components collide only with words type and ignore everything else. As you can see here in our character blueprints, we have here an event, an input event. If we press E, we're gonna go ahead and make a sphere trace from the camera. Basically not from the camera. You can see here we have the camera boom here and the camera not at the same place because of this target arm length, and this makes us offset the location of the camera by the difference between the camera and the target arm lengths. Basically it's the current target arm length. And here the end is gonna be like offsetting is for 150, just like that. We click E, it's gonna get from spring arm offsetting from the camera to the camera direction with 150 units. If we go here, we get the actor if we hit something. We get the actor if the actor has this actor component that we were talking about here. That's this and this. We're gonna go ahead and stop our movements and call and get. It's just like a catch. It's gonna get the AC interact object reference, and we can just call that event that we made earlier. Dispatch it. So this is for the character. Here in the door actor, we can go ahead and make that dispatch from here. That event is gonna trigger this things, make a flip-flop, and just a simple transition from the timeline and alert to open and close the door. Here our pawn can go here and click here. When we interact with the car, the camera is gonna fade and then fade and then delay for second, possess the car, and just go to the character and hit it and set up some collision things. And here we're gonna stop the feed of the camera. Here is just for getting out of the camera, of the car, like, and possessing the car, possess the character instead. So it's here. We go here, press E, open. My bad. It's gonna close. Here, we press E, gonna fade. Delay 1 second, and then possess the car, set up the character. And if we press E, it's gonna just spam the character and press reference. So that's it for today. As we can get here, every actor you want to interact with, it's like making a new actor called a lunch. Make your icon lights. Alright, oh, where? Okay, make it like that. I'll just leave it as here. If we get that AC interact component, and then we make get that event dispatcher. Here we're gonna make it flip flop. So that's basically just calling the first time is gonna cause this to call. Second time it's gonna be like here and here and here. First time we're gonna interact with, we're gonna go ahead and then so you can see here the action has, it should have something to charge, just like that. We go ahead and wait. Where is it? Wait. Holy. It's underground. Get out, baby. Alright, just like that. If we go ahead and interact with it, holy shit. So that does not work. What can we do instead? Static intensity. And go ahead and just make it 0. And here, make it 5,000. Let's try this. Okay, it's working. So as you can see, let's wrap up here. Let's recap. Here we made an extra component, made a dispatcher, an event dispatcher that this input isn't necessary, just for if you want to pass it as a reference like that. So you can make the other actor know who's the interactor, of course. So when we want to interact, we just go to the actor that we want to interact with and add this actor component. and then you go here and do your logic. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe.